afraid you'll get me for president. Well, things could be worse. You could have Adolf Hitler for president. Think about that one. Dick Cheney will be good for you.
Well, my name is Paul Koretz. I'm a former member of the State Assembly, and I was the author of AJ 39, which was a resolution by the California Assembly to start the impeachment process of President Bush and Vice President Cheney. Well, we're here at Pershing Square in downtown Los Angeles. We're here to make a statement to help let our members of Congress and our members of the Senate know that the American people don't want them just to sit and take this anymore. They want them to speak up. They want them to have the courage. They want them to start the impeachment process. And so we're here to dramatize this with a couple giant papier-mâché heads of Dick Cheney and President Bush to let people know that it's time. It's time to have the courage. It's an unusual step, but there's nothing that could be more warranted. The crimes that this president and vice president have undertaken in our name have to stop.
My name is Kenji Inomata, and I'm here to support the impeachment movement against Bush and Cheney. It's a mandate. There's no option. It has to be done. The people have to take to the streets to get rid of this regime. They're doing so much damage. And I'm here to support it.
George, you're trouble. What do you think of impeachment? You think Bush should be impeached?
I think Bush should definitely be impeached. He needs to be out of there.
What do you say to people who are still trying to defend you?
Pull your head out. Yeah. Come on. We got all those people in Iraq. They don't need to be there. There was no weapons of mass destruction. He's wasted all our money. My brother went to Iraq. Come on. These kids are dying. It's not okay.
This government wants perpetual war. They want you to be perpetual victims of their war.
Because there's no reason for those people to be there. None.
Take these people out of office. It's time to change the government of the United States of America. These people are insane. They're criminally insane. Shame, George. Shame. You are a liar. A stinking liar. Time to end the regime now. Time to end the regime now.
I'm Ed Fisher. I'm with the Interfaith Communities United for Justice and Peace. We are opposed to all forms of violence and warfare and want the Iraq War to be brought to an immediate close and our troops brought home. Bush and Cheney should be impeached because they have not upheld the duties of their office. They have neglected their duties domestically, such as taking care of the Katrina victims and taking care of our elderly and our infirm. They have lied to us about the reasons for going to war in Iraq, and they're lying now about the situation in Iran. I could go on and on. There are still people, believe it or not, that don't know that America is still in Iraq. They don't know that we have 160 or 180,000 troops there, an average of 3 or 4 or 5 of them being killed every day, and hundreds of Iraqis being killed every day. 2 million Iraqis are displaced from their homes, 1 million of them out of the country. They'll never be able to return. The country is devastated. My message to the people of Iraq is that we, the citizens, the ordinary people of America, are sorry. That isn't enough. The only thing we can do beyond that is to attempt to bring the occupation to an end as quickly as possible. And there are thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of us working very hard just for that purpose.
What President Nixon did is a walk in the park compared to what this administration has done. And it's time for us to have the courage to hold those hearings. I think when the American people see and hear all the things that have been done in their name, that a resignation or an impeachment can't be far behind.